Hey guys, it's Brevort. Today, the 23w45a Snapshot of Minecraft was released, and it brings in our first look at the trial chambers, as well as the trial spawner and the new breeze mob. So let's check this out. I loaded up this snapshot world that I've been using the experimental features in, and I ran the locate trial chambers command, and it brought me here. So this is interesting. It spawns in the deep slate layers of the world right around 0, actually even a little bit above 0. So I do like that. I wish it would spawn a little bit higher up. It was also only, how far was it? It was, oh, I've cleared my chat. But I think it was only like 670 blocks away. So yeah. So it looks like you could get in right here. So let's see. Okay, so they've got the same like structure type of thing as the stronghold, kind of the spiral staircase. Maybe something new there, question mark. So we go through the copper door here. There's a block missing here, interesting. Looks like there's a chest down here. Let's go in survival mode, and I'm gonna wear diamond armor. I'm gonna wear unenchanted diamond armor. All right, and we will hop in. I know this trial spawners only work if you're in. I hear interesting things. What's this, by the way? Where does this go? This leads us into another room. I hear a new sound. I think it's the breeze. Yeah, that's definitely a new mob. Oh! Oh! Nice. Okay. So there's some decent stuff here. Why am I breaking it with... Oh, geez. Who hit me? What in the world? I probably should have come in with a ranged weapon. Okay, it's you. Okay, so... Okay, I see. They came in from above. What are in here? Eggs? Why is that necessary? That's gotta do something, right? Oh, jeez. Wait, what? How is he... I got a quadruple the first try! Oh my goodness. That's nuts. Okay. Where is this guy? Okay, they're fighting. That's good. Alright, a diamond. Piercing 2 again. Okay, I wonder if it's glitched and it's only giving piercing 2. So interesting, these start out not waxed. So when you get here, if it's not within a recent amount of time, these are going to be all like the copper ones, like the fully oxidized. Let's see. I guess we'll just have to dig our way up. I mean, when I do this, I'm definitely going to be using ender pearls to get up. Okay, here's the spawner. So, oh, sweet. What's this? Strength. Okay. I like this thing already. That's pretty cool. So now it's on a 30-minute cooldown, according to the change log. Interesting. What's in these? Okay, fire charges. A lingering health bottle. Okay. More fire charges. More fire charges. Okay. I still hear so many of these guys. Oh, they're upstairs. Okay. So, I'm in solo, and right now there's already a lot of these guys spawning. So, this needs to be rebalanced. Mojang, fix it. Yep, this needs to be rebalanced, guys. This is too much. Way too much. Oh, okay. Yep, that is way, way, way too much. Oh, interesting. I don't think we've been here yet. Oh, a planks. Okay, that's definitely helpful, because that allows me to get around. Torches. Amethyst shards. Not really helpful. More planks. I do want to see what the breeze is like and how bad it is. Oh, there's a bunch of beds here. Let's set our spawn. I like that there's beds here. I don't think it's necessary to have that many, but okay. I do like that. That's a cool mechanic, having to turn these on. Oh, geez. So I think a shield is definitely going to be necessary here. I keep trying to block just out of, like, habit. Oh, it's quick. It goes quick. Slimes. So there's too many mobs. The other problem is that I think the trial spawner doesn't shut off until... Oh, we got a breeze. Okay. I think this doesn't shut off until you kill all the mobs, but it's hard to kill all the mobs when some of them go beneath. That seems to be another problem. And then you also have to be near it for it to shut off. Okay, so there's water here. How bad are you? Oh, whoa. So, let me get over here. Not too bad. And it doesn't look like he dropped anything. Oh, the breezes are affected by other breezes, it looks like. That seems... Oh, no, I think he got hit by the skeleton. Okay, so I saw a tipped arrow dispenser. Is that it up there? I think it is. Oh, we got the key. We got the key. Okay. Trial key. What does this do? Okay. Oh, and this dropped a key as well. Okay, do these stack? They do. Okay, interesting. Okay, so... I think you're going to want to check these, because otherwise... Oh, good, we got a shield. Nice. That water is so loud. Also, I think it's going to want me to kill the babies. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's nice that it doesn't. So, yeah, I think you want to check the dispensers as soon as you can, because they could have, like, weakness or maybe even damage in them. Alright. Let's head up. I wonder where this key is going to lead us. Oh, feather falling 2. An enchanted golden apple. Wow, okay. Oh, it's these things that activate. That's what sound it is. Okay, so the moss block means that it's a slime spawner. Oh, and they do spawn pretty quick. I feel like the spawn rates are kind of high. Especially for, like, strays, which are just annoying. And that's way too many. And these are waxed, eh? Yeah, these are waxed. It'd be kind of interesting if some of them weren't, in my opinion. Okay, another slime spawner. I'm getting really sick of slimes. Also, I'm curious, I noticed this spawned in lush caves. Okay, we have, strays. Okay, can you block these attacks? You can, okay. But it's still not too bad. Oh, jeez. There's just too much chaos. That's... I think instead of this being the way it is, they should make it so... there's less mobs, and the mobs that are here are more powerful. Because this is just chaos, and it's just annoying, rather than, like, actually challenging. You should be fire resistant. That doesn't make any sense that you're not. Wait, what in the world? This guy's, like, ignoring me. What is happening? And they don't drop that much XP, surprisingly. I thought they'd drop a lot of XP. Another shield. Some of this stuff is garbage. I feel like what they're trying to do is make it so it's good for anyone. But at the same time, like, if it's so challenging, no one's gonna come here with, like, unenchanted diamond, or unenchanted iron armor or something like that. Like... it doesn't really make sense to have, like, gold tools as part of the drops. Also, I'm worried about the item drops. I feel like they're gonna get pushed around by the water. This is annoying, too, because this washes away the buttons. So, in other words, the buttons should be on top. Yeah, that's annoying. I like the design of this, so that way the buttons don't get washed away. I'm still hearing a stray. Why am I hearing a stray? So, honestly, I think these places are big enough that you could do, like, rounds around this place. And as you're doing the rounds, you're going to re-encounter the mobs that you've already encountered. Be that a good or bad thing, I don't know. I don't care. Lapis, okay. But, that being said, I definitely do think that's going to be a possibility. Especially with less experienced players. Okay, have we been here yet? Yeah, this is the room we were just in. These are very confusing. I don't think that they should go for confusing with this build. I feel like that's not a good idea. I feel like it should be a little bit more straightforward because there's no point in bringing you back to places that are both... Oh, I'm assuming a geode generated here, it looks like. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of cool. Oh! Spooter? Cave spider. Yeah, it's very overwhelming. It's not overwhelming in, like, a challenging way. It's an overwhelming in an unfun way. It's like there's too many mobs at once. And it's not fun because of that. How did I eat when I was dead? Okay, I have no idea how to get back there. Let's go in spectator mode. So yeah, too many mobs is what I'm already noticing. This will give me a kind of a reference of size to this. I think this is where we were. Yeah, because there's the geode. So let's go back in. So, yeah, the cave spider one. Is it disabled? Oh, well, my shield broke. And I think the glowberries are here because it's in a lush cave. But like I said, I don't know if it only generates in lush caves or if it can generate in other biomes as well. Efficiency 4. Protection 2. Okay, let's take that. Piercing 2 again. Hey, I'm starting to notice a pattern. The other problem is that even when you're not that close to it, it'll still spawn mobs. So, like, it'll spawn mobs above you and stuff, which may be intended. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that's what they want for it. I don't know. Let's go in spectator mode, see if there's an area we haven't been in yet. It looks like here. Oh, this is where we first died, I think. So let's come back here. I don't know how I got into this place. Oh, right here. Okay. So let's go back to here. The main problem with this one is there's no way up. So a whole bunch of mobs just, like, spawned on top of me. And it was not fun as a result. And this, too. There's way too many of them. And like I said, chaos, the overwhelming the player isn't going to make it fun. It's going to make it annoying and not fun. Strength potion. Okay. These need to stack. This is ridiculous. They don't. Okay, what's this? Loyalty 1. These are garbage enchantments, so keeping that in mind. Projectile protection! Okay, that'll actually help. I'm gonna switch that out. This is gonna break very quickly, but that's fine. Another enchanted golden apple. I feel like that's a little too common. So here's my honest thoughts on this. I like the aesthetic. I like the way it's built. I somewhat like the layout of it. I think it should be a little bit... Oh, did I hear one that's not disabled yet? Oh, we haven't been everywhere. I don't know where that one is. Let me spectator mode it, because otherwise... Okay, here we go. But yeah, I think very much the problem with it right now, like I said, I don't know what the key is going to be for. It doesn't feel rewarding enough to me. Like, why do I want to come here? I have zero reason to want to come here. I don't get any special loot yet, other than the key, which does nothing as far as I can tell. Yep, I'm just getting kind of garbage stuff from this, like 2 golden carrots. Sharpness 4. Okay, that's not horrible. I think it's probably a random enchantment with a random level, is my guess. So yeah, I like the design. I wish the layout was a little bit more intuitive. I feel like it shouldn't be confusing because you're just going to be led back to places you've already been, but this time there's no mobs. So it's kind of pointless to have it not intuitive. It should be more linear, I think, in my opinion, and maybe more like maybe like a branch mine. Like it's a linear thing. There's branches off that, but it's not to the point where it's confusing. I think it should be very, very linear. And oh, you can just break these too. Okay, in creative mode. I guess that makes sense. And you can place them down. Can I use a spawn egg on them? Oh, you can. That's cool. Is there any way to shut it off? And does it need darkness? Let's find out. The spawner itself gives off light, which is interesting. Yeah, it definitely does. And once they get deactivated, you see there's no particles on them. So like, oh, this one, oh, it does have particles. The particles seem smaller than the normal spawner, though. Is that just me? Oh, yeah, definitely. So then I assume there's a new particle. All right, so the other thing that I thought with this, like I said, I think there's too many mobs and that the breeze probably should be buffed. So let's see if we can get a idea of how common it is. So let's see, how far do we have to go until we run into another one? There's another one. So it does seem pretty common. I think it should be made a little bit less common so that it's not bumping into things. And it's not like too common. If that makes sense, because right now this looks like I had to go not very far at all to find another one. Oh, this one has a tree in it. So that's definitely different. What biome is this? Sparse jungle, okay. So is it based on the lush caves? It doesn't seem that it is. So this is going to be about how common it is, but in every cave biome, I think. Maybe not deep dark. I would assume it cuts off at deep dark. So here's something that's notable. Both of the ones we found were underneath a sparse jungle. So I don't know, I really doubt that sparse jungle would be the biome that it specifically needs, but that is interesting that that happened that way. If I were to guess, I assume it needs a moist biome to generate under, just based on that. But it being sparse both times, sparse jungle both times, and one of them being in the lush cave. Alright, so let's check out the new features that are added in this snapshot. So first of all, we have the breeze mob. So here is what the breeze looks like. So yeah, very similar to the blaze in such that its body is like obscured by this effect of like the spirals around it, like the tornado around it. And it has the rods, so that's very interesting. So it turns out that the breeze has 30 health points, just 15 hearts. So 50% more than the player. So it's not too bad to kill him. If it were up to me, I would increase the health just slightly and strongly, like drastically decrease the amount of other mobs that spawn in the trial chamber because it was overwhelming and not in a fun way. And that's just with one player. And the trial spawners actually do increase the amount of mobs that they spawn based on how many players are nearby. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the breeze has any special drops, and it looks like he spawns a pretty normal amount of XP. Maybe like 5 would be my guess. Next up, we have the wind charge, which is known in-game as wind charge or wind burst. So this is a really interesting entity because it's kind of like a gas fireball. I can hit it, and it causes knockback to nearby mobs. Notice that the cow didn't take damage there, but he did take knockback. If I hit him directly, he does actually take damage, but it doesn't seem to be that much. Interesting, I can't seem to shut this lever off. Does it only turn it on? It does! It only turns it on. It's very fascinating. I think it should be able to toggle them, because then it would make it a little bit more helpful for redstone, in my opinion. So let's see if we're actually able to knock back the wind burst effect from this guy. Oh, we are able to! That's very cool. I like that. So, you absolutely could use this for a minigame. I like it. I love this. This is actually really cool. So, how much health does this actually deal? It doesn't seem like it does a lot. 1 heart. And it doesn't seem like it really angers him when you hit him. So, it looks like it's about 1 heart, maybe half a heart sometimes. And it doesn't seem to do explosion damage. Dude, you're really annoying with the grass. So here are all the things that are affected by this wind charge. We've got the lever, the button, the trapdoor, the door, and of course, the bell. And let's not forget that candles are extinguished by the breeze as well. Iron doors and iron trapdoors are not affected though, because it doesn't seem like these actually give a redstone signal, and as far as I could tell, it doesn't seem to unflip the levers. Yeah, it definitely doesn't unflip the lever. The range on this does seem to be pretty big though. Yeah, definitely pretty big. I like that. So the trial spawner has a challenge level that is set by the amount of players nearby, and that doesn't decrease until it's reset when its cooldown is reset. It can only spawn mobs within line of sight, and there's no requirement for the light level for it, and the mobs that spawn from it are persistent. And the way it works is that once the mobs are defeated, then the challenge is rewarded, and it does have a 30-minute cooldown. So that's why these slimes, the baby slimes, weren't being affected by it. It's because the first slime that spawned, it doesn't check for that entity, it checks for the mobs that spawned around it. And we also know why the spawner that we tried using wasn't working before. It's because the spawner doesn't actually detect players in creative mode, it only detects players in survival and adventure modes. So it says the trial chambers are relatively common and found in the deep slate layer of underground. It doesn't seem to say that they spawn in any particular biome, so I would guess anything but deep dark. I definitely think it should be a lot less common and maybe should be made so that they are higher up and a little bit easier to find. So maybe around layers like 30 to 60 or something. And it says here, which makes me very happy, the loot found in these chests are still being iterated and are absolutely not final. I definitely think diamond gear maybe type of thing. Maybe it's very damaged diamond gear, but definitely some kind of better gear than what was in those chests. Some of it was really good. The shields were good. The arrows and the bows were good. So here are the mobs that can spawn from the trial spawner. So we have the melee mobs, which are zombies, husks, and slimes. Small melee, which are spiders, cave spiders, baby zombies, and silverfish. Oh, baby zombie spawners. Oh, boy. Hoo-hoo. And the range spawners, skeletons, strays, and skeletons with tipped arrows. And it seems that lush caves intersecting with a trial chamber is actually a bug, and that's going to be fixed. And then the trial keys. So the trial key can be obtained from the trial spawners and currently do not have any functionality. And the bug that I reported about mobs suffocating inside of copper grates has been fixed in this snapshot. And another bug that I'd kind of theorized was a thing was that mobs were able to spawn on copper grates, and that has also been fixed in this snapshot. If we go ahead and check in game, sure enough, the copper grates no longer suffocate mobs. And a pretty well-known bug was that you could put the recipe for a clock into a crafting table, and it would show up with the correct time even if you didn't pull it out of the slot. But that's been fixed in this snapshot. And that also happened with compasses and recovery compasses. So yeah. And in the previous snapshot, which I didn't get a chance to cover, which was 23w44a, there were some slight changes. The copper door and copper trapdoors textures were updated. There are some technical changes, which made the data pack version 23. And the texture of tough bricks has been updated so that they are rotated the same direction as the other types of bricks. And there are a bunch of bugs fixed in this snapshot. And once again, in the 45A snapshot, the data pack version and the resource pack version have been updated once again. So the resource pack version is now 21 and the data pack version is 24. And one thing I missed from a couple snapshots ago, the 43a snapshot of Minecraft, there is the new /tick command. So this command allows you to do a bunch of things like freeze the game or slow down the tick rate. So if we go ahead and do this, we could see the pigs move at half speed. And somewhat surprisingly, if we turn up the tick speed, we actually don't run any faster, but the mobs around us actually will. Anyways, guys, that is about it for this one. So if you've enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see the next one, hit the subscribe button with notifications turned on so you don't miss the next snapshot overview video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Calcium Capus Modum Tardum. Brevort, signing off.